allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First item on the agenda, the consent agenda. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, or any discussion? All those in favor of approving the consent agenda say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. That was easy for you, like Fest Crew. Done. Cynthia, anything to add to your city administrator's report?
I just do want to highlight the items that are included in the agenda tonight. We've noted in two different places the budget amendments, just making sure that the board is aware of those. Also, wanted to talk a little bit, it's not in the city administrator's report. We don't have any planning items right now for the future. Sorry, my brain just went. For February 18th meeting, we will. February 4th meeting, we really have no items on the agenda. We don't have any work sessions. So staff's recommending, and we've talked to the mayor, we will cancel the February 4th meeting. And then February 18th, I know Alderman Kabilski and Hartman will both be out of town for that, you are attending the MML. We do have one planning item, so we could move forward on the 18th, or we could look at rescheduling that so that we could accommodate your guys' schedule, so you'd be able to be here for that planning item.
Is it the 17th, 18th?
It's the 18th,
So they'll be
19th,
back the
isn't it?
19th?
I think so.
So we could meet on the 19th?
Like mid-afternoon, yeah, I think so.
Oh, Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, Monday's a
It's a holiday.
holiday.
Okay.
And the 18th, 19th are MML.
Well, that gives staff time too to work on the reports. So do you want to move?
Is Wednesday at 7:00? Does that work?
Yeah.
No work session, just a regular session.
Alderman Wilson will not be here.
You got the rest of the time? Or
No, I
just
wouldn't be available.
Would that Thursday, the 19th or 20th rather, then work?
I mean, it works for me. I don't know about
I could do
Dan.
20th.
Okay, we'll move it to the 20th then.
hang on one second.
Let me
Oops.
double check. She's double checking. Hold on.
Just gotta get the calendar out.
Got to make sure she will be.
20th is fine.
Okay,
All right,
Then
20th,
we'll move
7
that.
o'clock. There's work session.
we do have a work session item. Finance update, yeah. Yep, budget update, yep. Well, that'll give Rick a couple more, we'll have a little more time to prepare that. We'll still get the agenda out the
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
prior to it.
Okay, 20th. Got it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 5. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve bill number 3052-25 ballot language for the 0.5% public safety sales tax for our second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Can I ask a question? I
Yep,
don't know if I
go
can
ahead.
ask a question.
Go for it.
So I just have, with all of our discussions, we've all pretty much been on the same page. And Alderman Russell, this is for you in particular, because you voted no for the first reading. And I just want to make sure I didn't miss something on why you voted no. Because it's just a language to take to the people. So I just didn't know why.
Right, and as far as the language goes, I mean, I guess if you're asking why I said no, I mean, my opposition isn't necessarily to the language that was, as far as it's written, as far as it comes down from the state. It's the position we have to have a half-cent sales tax when we don't necessarily
You're
have.
just a no vote for the tax, not the language taken to the
Correct,
people.
correct. The verbiage is.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Thank you.
Yes.
Alderman Kabilski, thank you.
I'm good.
Any other discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Kabilski,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Shipley,
Aye.
Alderman Russell,
No?
4-1.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance of the city of Smithville, Missouri imposing a sales tax for public safety purposes at the rate of 0.5% pursuant to section 94.903 RSMO and providing for submission of the proposal to the qualified voters of the city for their approval at the April 8th, 2025 election.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 6. This one does have 2 readings. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve bill number 3053-25, fiscal year 2025 Budget Amendment Number 4, emergency ordinance sponsored by Mayor Boley for our first reading.
Thank you.
Mayor, I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I do, Mayor, I have another question again for Rick and for Chuck. So in the last meeting, we said there might be one or two more, right? Do we have to move money? Is this Chuck's laughing. Is this this is one? No, do we have another one after this one?
Not that I know
Not that I know of right
of. Yeah, not
Okay.
that, I do not believe
Okay,
so.
okay,
This should be
it, okay,
as far as projects are going.
okay. All right, thank you.
Any other discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Shipley.
Aye.
Alderman Russell.
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 operating budget to add $34,131.33 to the general fund and expenditure budget and $156,000 to the transportation sales tax fund expenditure budget.
Thank you. Next, same item, second. Alderman Atkins.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve Bill Number 3053-25, fiscal year 2025, Budget Amendment Number 4, emergency ordinance sponsored by Mayor Boley for our second reading.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye.
Alderman Kibelski.
Aye.
Alderman Russell.
Aye.
Alderman Shipley.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 operating budget to add $34,131.33 to the general fund expenditure budget and $156,000 to the transportation sales tax fund expenditure budget.
Thank you. Next item on agenda is public comment. I have one card. Any others, Linda? Okay. Ms. Bunch, you know the rules. You have 3 minutes.
Hi, Christine Bunch, 402 Fourth Terrace. I don't know if it's on, but anyway, first of all, Alderman Kombliski, thanks for asking why the no, because I think a lot of people obviously support our law enforcement, and we definitely want them to have all the financial resources they need for salary increases and equipment and all the things necessary. So that was a great question. I liked hearing that. I think from what I'm gathering from a lot of people that I'm talking to, in the bill, that the way it's written, there's a recommended versus the direction. And it sounds like to me from my research, little research that I know about the laws and everything of it, is that recommended doesn't necessarily have to be done. So I think the people want to hear like the direction that the animal control program would be done. Now, the dollar amount, we're not hung up on that, I think, as a whole, from the people that I've talked to. But when you put it under recommended, to me, the reason why I would vote no the way it's worded right now is not because I don't want to support our law enforcement. It's because the recommended means that you could possibly not do the animal control. So tugging on our emotional heartstrings kind of like weighs at me because I prefer transparency. Also, in the last time, the verbiage had 25 years. And I don't see any verbiage of it being 25 years. I think it was 700,000, of sales tax that was coming in for 25 years. And I think a lot of people equated that to 17.5 million, which people were thinking that was for the police station, the new police station. So I'm not sure why the 25 years is omitted now on this one. So a little clarification on that would have been appreciated in verbiage. And then the other comment that I have, I saw in the city administrator's report, nobody really knows where the overlay district is. We see a map, we see parcel numbers. I've figured out, Jack, thanks for clarifying the parcel numbers. So I think that's great, but I have a really big question here. Why are we diving so much into what these parcels are supposed to be when we don't own the land? The city of Smithville doesn't own the land. So, I mean, I'm kind of confused why we're spending money with Snyder and Associates on land we don't own. I do know there's pending contracts, and that's not something that I can gain knowledge to who those are. So I'm kind of concerned why all these parcels are being targeted. It's something we've talked about for a few years. I get it. I go back to all the meetings, but I'm in the dark as well as a lot of people. Like, why are we dictating and direction and putting a name on it, even the, what is it, South Employment Overlay District? And we even have a survey that everybody's supposed to be doing, that you guys want us to do. It's on the city website till the end of this month. So a little clarification somewhere would be
Your
appreciated.
time's up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? That's it. And since we've already had the agenda item for public safety sales tax on the agenda, which public comment could have been done at that time and the board could have discussed it, we're not in that part anymore, so we can't discuss it. And South Overlay District, you can definitely talk to Jack and follow up on that one. Any other new business for the floor? With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mayor, I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. To have a second?
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Stand adjourned. Have a good day. Pretty sure.
Bundle up, my long journey home.